The highest wages growth since 2009. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian here, and welcome to another episode of Heiser Says. Grab your stein of coffee and let's check out this article from news.com.au. And this one, hang on, there we go, it's working. This one is discussing wages growth. Now, we all have been living through the beautiful, beautiful inflation world at the moment. Ever since my 7-Eleven coffees hit $2, life just hasn't been the same. That's when I actually noticed. I'm not even joking, guys. Honestly, that's the one thing that got me noticing inflation. Shopping, I still have the hardwired prices in my head from when I first moved out of home, like forever ago. So, the only thing I can judge prices from back then is the cost of a can of tuna. So it was the coffee for me. Once those 7-Eleven coffees went up to $2, that's when inflation hit. So wages growth is what a lot of people, they want. They want their money to just pay for stuff because they need to live. So let's check this out. Annual wages growth has hit its highest levels in almost 15 years, with Australian workers securing inflation-beating increases in their pay packets over the quarter for the first time in 3 years. Fantastic. So the Wages Price Index, which measures pay rates for a basket of representative jobs, accelerated to 4% in the year to September, up from 3.6% in the 12 months to June, the ABS said on Wednesday. Wages grew by 1.3% in the September quarter, the highest ever recorded in the index's 26-year history. Remember when the RBA was always failing at predicting wages growth, and they always wanted wages growth, and they said we need more productivity and all of these things? Well, now they've got it. They've got the wages growth that they want. It just required inflation like we haven't had in living memory. So, sure, your wages are growing, but everything else has gone up, so your purchasing power, you may be a little bit better off. That's just part of life, guys. Ahead of the release, economists said the latest wage price report was unlikely to force the Reserve Bank to lift interest rates at its final meeting of the year on December 5th, as the central bank awaits further inflation data due before its February meeting. Economists expect the strong jump in pay packets to be a one-off due to the Fair Work Commission's decision to increase the minimum wages by 8.6% and award wages by 5.75%, effective from the 1st of July. The determination affected about 3.1 million workers. Now, if you are a fan of minimum wages and you advocate for them, and even award wages, but more so minimum wages, you're not allowed to be complaining about the dole bludgers or people on the dole, sitting on their asses. Sorry, no. Now, there are always going to be some bastards who take advantage of the situation. That's just consider that a dead weight loss. There are going to be some scummy losers who don't want to work and just want to milk the system. Okay? We have to accept those people because, well, we've instigated these minimum wages and it may price some people out of the workforce. Their skills and capacities may not have grown to the point where they meet the value of the minimum wage. That's the harsh reality of it. So you've got a duty of care then to ensure that those people don't become destitute. And that's why we have the safety nets. Now, if you want to get rid of the safety nets, get rid of the minimum wage, maybe open it up to more opportunities, have more flexibility, you can advocate for that. I don't think you get very far in Australia advocating for that. I think too many people like our system the way it is. But you can't be there advocating for minimum wages and then bitching and moaning about the dole bludgers because, well, you need the dole bludgers to ensure you have the safety net for the people that can't have the skills or capacities to get the opportunities that the minimum wage has removed. Okay, so that's what it is. That's what it's like. It's give and take. So, an increase to the wages of 250,000 aged care workers also pushed up their pay slips this quarter. The September quarter marked the first increase in real wages in 3 years after pay growth came in above the 1% increase in the seasonally adjusted consumer price index. So you're actually doing better off, but we've gone backwards for so many quarters now. It's kind of irrelevant, honestly. You just have to go shopping, and yesterday or the day before, relatively this week, I was at the library, and afterwards, I call Rachel. What do you need? Jump into Aldi, get a few things. which was a mistake because I was hungry, and I walked out with $200 in a trolley. And that wasn't even a real shop. That was one of those pretend little top-up shops you do. Oh boy, we need to get the deep freeze back and just buy the meat in bulk again. That saved us so much money. On annualized terms, wages growth is still languishing behind the 5.3% seasonally adjusted inflation reading for the year to September. So, you know, we're still kind of screwed. Let's have a chat about this one, guys. So there we go. I mean, no surprises here. If you really want a wage increase, you need to improve your skills and find opportunities. And often that means changing jobs. You know, in the past, sure, you could sit at one job forever and just coast all the way up. But, you know, we're the future now. So you've got to skill up. You've got to go to university. You've got to go get a trade. You need to get more qualifications so you can do more things and you can be presented with more opportunities. That's the reality of it. You know, you've got all the YouTubers and the anti-education arguers putting forward, oh, just do this stupid course and you'll get qualified. Yeah, you need to, you know, an online course isn't going to turn you into a millionaire, guys. Anyway, let me know your thoughts and opinions on this one. Has your wages increased, or have you had to pay more to your workers? Are you getting more output? And will you pass that on to all your customers and clients? Anyway, see you next time. Bye for now. Take care.